voice.
I call it my Cinderella to Shrek.
I don't have a customer service voice. I kind of just try to avoid talking as much as possible.
Yeah, I just stay true to myself.
That was one of the things that came out of dating conversations yesterday at the bar, where we're like, you know, it's amazing, again, how people date, just like people you would never imagine. And I forget what the example I gave. It was like if Remi dated, what was it?
Jonah Hill.
Fat Jonah
Yeah,
Hill.
Fat Jonah Hill?
Because we can all be like, listen, okay, like fat body shaming, whatever, but it's done.
I
But,
think I could date Jonah Hill.
yeah,
I feel like he
I'd
and I
date
can
Jonah Hill.
vibe.
Anyway, we're live.
Oh,
Hey!
Welcome to episode 8. Episode 8, Infinity, because it's sideways, it's Infinity. The Infinity Stones have been returned to their rightful home of the Apartment 205
we're
podcast.
gonna have to say there's a spoiler right off the fucking bat.
Spoiler.
Well,
Only
you
if
know.
you say that it is.
Yeah, it's not a spoiler if it doesn't have to be. Anyway, hit it, boys. Intro.
It's spot from 205. Gonna fucking talk about the Avengers and shit. Tom's here, and this is not a good song.
Maybe we won't die.
Maybe we won't.
Well, we just lost all of our followers.
That's fun.
It's fine. Anyway, so we saw the Avengers, obviously,
Except for me.
except for Tom. So, Tom,
Tom, tell us about the Avengers.
Yeah, from what you know and everything you've seen, how do you think this movie goes?
But
But what have you seen? Let's fill that in first.
I saw that an Avengers movie was coming out, and I did what I usually do.
Okay.
And what's that?
I went to work, and
Just went on living your life.
Nice.
I'm gonna respect that.
sorry.
Okay, it's all right. So, from what you know, what do you think happens in this movie? Just give us the Tom version of what you think Endgame is.
I'd say some really hip rendition of a superhero
Okay.
by today's standards goes on to basically just make light of every social issue we've seen since I'm blanking. I'm sorry. It's
Now, what do you think the big purple guy does?
I'm sorry, what?
He said, "There's a big purple guy." So anyway,
How? Okay, so general feeling of Andrew. How'd you rate the movie on your scale?
9 out of 9.
Perfect
I
score.
Fucking
You
loved
thought
it.
okay. You thought the movie was perfect though. There was nothing where you're
Well,
like,
all right. So here's the flaw in my system. There's 3 possible outcomes, 2 different times, and I enjoyed them the most out of that scale. So yes, it's 9 out of 9. 3 out of 3 twice.
That's what I was about to say. What happened to the 1 to 3?
Like it can either. Well, so I mean, you listen to the podcast. It
Yeah, he's been
was-
changing it because he's got
it's-
pressure.
It's 3 on if it was good, and out of 3 if I liked it, and I multiply them because adding them is misleading. So I liked it a lot,
Okay.
and I enjoyed it a lot.
Okay.
So I've got 3 both times.
Was there anything you didn't like about it, other than Tony Stark? You know, being the way he was in the movie. Can we just should we just start off with spoilers? I don't know. It's such a big movie. I feel like even the people who do watch this.
Well, let's just say that if we all liked it, and then we can just go straight into spoilers.
Okay.
So I liked it. I liked it a lot. I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I would go so far as
Yeah.
to say.
I want to see it one more time, but I definitely really enjoyed it more than I ever thought I actually would. Like I felt the overwhelming emotions that it was supposed to elicit, and I wanted to fucking just like scream sometimes, but I didn't because I'm a man and emotions need to stay inside my body. But no, I really enjoyed it. The beginning, I want to say lulled a tiny bit, but it kind of had to.
Yeah.
But I liked how each hour kind of had its own arc, and yeah, I had fun. I want to see it one more time to really be like, whoa, this was fucking amazing. Like I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 4 times in theaters.
But did Tony Stark go zero suit and blow coke in his Porsche? is the real question here.
You know what? That was one of the main things he had to do to suck off all the Infinity Stones. That was the only way he'd blow up Thanos.
Remi is.
Remi, did you like the movie?
Did you like the movie? It was good. I didn't love it.
Okay.
I thought it was good. I mean, when we get into reasons why later on, I guess I'll go into it. But I wish I could love the Marvel Universe and the Avengers movies specifically as much as everybody else does. I wish I was as passionate about it as Andrew is and like everyone I know, but I'm just not. And I don't know why. It doesn't really resonate with me. I like the movies. I enjoy them. They all make me cry. They're good, but they're good.
Mildly overdone at this point.
Yeah. I'm a little oversaturated, maybe.
It's true. Like I said, I'm ready for an actual 10-year break. Like if they didn't make superhero movies for like another 5 years, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, I'd be fine. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 on my 5 scale.
That seems about normal for someone who isn't all about comic book movies.
I almost gave it a 3.5, but I upped it.
Why is that?
Andrew's offended. I see him over there.
I'm not
Andrew's
offended.
shitblood.
I also wish you liked them as much as I do.
Andrew just wants to. Andrew felt.
I just want everyone to love Marvel.
Andrew, did
movies
you
the way that I
actually
do.
cry?
Yes.
Like tears rolled from your
Yeah.
eyes. Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
It's the
Twice.
most. That's the most
Both times.
vulnerable you've been in.
Since Spider-Man
Oh yeah,
Into the Spiderverse.
into the
came out.
spider falling.
Okay, I saw a lot about that actually.
You haven't seen this yet?
I haven't, but I've seen it's
Oh,
basically like
Tom.
any kid who wants to be Spider-Man is in fact Spider-Man. Is that
No,
The-
it's just a bunch of different universes of Spider-Man come together.
yeah, it's literally like
so basically yes.
basically,
the,
but
the
not
moral of the
actually at
story
all.
is anyone can wear the mask, yes. But
Right.
just the movie itself was good. Like the writing,
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
we got to watch it because it was a
I'm pretty
good
into it.
movie. It
That
wasn't
got a
about
5 out of 5 for me.
I saw the art just from all the like
Yeah.
spider costumes. That was enough for me. Like that's like doing anything like that when you expound on a superhero. That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah,
a good take.
the art styles
It's
are
not just
amazing.
like you're introducing them, wasting a lot of money to provide a story which they've already had out there for
Yeah.
people who just don't want to go back.
No, it was a movie that was perfect.
Not just like an origin story.
Yeah, it
blah, blah,
wasn't-
blah.
It filled every blank of a movie fucking ad-lib perfectly. It wasn't like someone wrote in fart where you wanted it to be good
Like
for
me.
an ad-lib. But no, it was good.
The only
yeah.
thing I brought up Tony Stark and the cocaine was because you do know Robert Downey Jr. did that in the Porsche.
yeah, he was
naked, right.
he was a
Just for context.
That's what I said because after this, I guess from here on out, if you don't, I guess when I post this fucking shit live, I guess you'll just have to plug your ears. But I'll have markers for spoilers. Anyway, so
It's not like anyone watches it live.
yeah, it's not like anyone watches it. What the fuck? Who? Anyway, Tom, do you care if we spoil the movie?
0%
Okay. Tony Stark dies at the end.
from coke. duh.
Well, he sacrifices himself. He
Well-
doesn't just fucking die.
He didn't need to die.
He needed to die.
Mm.
just kind of bored. Like,
He was
fuck
like,
it.
peace.
Activate the core.
But yeah, and I was just like, what the fuck's, they should have, Robert Downey Jr., what is he going to do now? Just go back to fucking doing blow? Like, obviously not because
No.
he's successful and kind, but
You can do anything you
that'd
want.
be
at that point.
hilarious if he just completely relapsed because they're like,
Successful and kind. Those are the makings of someone who doesn't do drugs.
I'm moderately
You're
successful
Those
and
are
I'm
those
kind and I don't do drugs.
those words
Only
mean
a
nothing
successful
in terms
kind-
of drug use.
he could never do drugs. He's actually killed 4 people.
Oh,
Oh, well,
much less successful and kind than I did.
at least he goes to church. I don't know. But yeah, so that was fucking crazy. I don't know. I need to see it again. There's so many good parts. Thor gets fat.
He's not fat.
He gets a dad bod, whatever. Body
Nah, he
shaming.
gets a beer gut
He gets a beer gut, man.
because all he does is drink beer now and eat chicken wings.
Thor.
Thor.
Is this
Yeah.
the Thor.
Yeah,
we all
so
know?
because in
The hammer guy, yeah.
Infinity War he kills. Well, I guess he
Wait,
doesn't kill Thanos.
Tom,
in
who are the
Infinity War.
main 6
Yeah.
Avengers? Name the main 6 Avengers the best you can.
Iron Man.
Correct.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, who do you think?
You
Make up names.
unbelievable bitch.
Captain America. Is he dead yet?
Fuck.
No.
Ah!
What?
I just love Captain America so much I had to let it out.
Okay. Well, wrong. Okay. Let's see.
No, that was right. Captain America is there.
Oh, he is.
Oh
Cool.
yeah. Sorry, I thought we were talking. Yeah.
Okay, so we got Iron Man, Captain America.
Come on, you can do it.
Dude, I literally will never guess any of the females.
Just make a
superheroes if there's
fucking name.
one. Let's just go into Black Horse comics. Why don't we? I'll just. So we got
He's at
got
Spawn. You know,
I love Spawn.
Thor. We talked about that, right?
Thor.
Thor,
Thor's in
yeah.
there.
Look,
he's-
you already have
halfway there.
3.
Come on,
I'm-
through pop culture, you had to have
One's
like.
green.
The Green Lantern.
That's DC.
Oh,
The other
I'm
green
out.
one.
Who's green and angry?
the Hulk. Duh.
Yes.
Okay, look, you're already at 4.
One's named after a spider.
The Man, dude.
Well, I don't know
Oh,
if that's a spider.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
The
Okay.
Man.
Yeah,
So yeah, a
Spider-Man.
different kind of spider.
I think my
a
my
specific
headset
kind of
is-
Spider-Man.
Did something
is
come
out.
out?
Yeah, my sound. Man down. Here I am.
You're back in.
Okay.
Oh, watch his.
So yeah, I was
pulse.
pretty close. He's just like putting his nose directly.
His
in.
booty head, his cold nose. One's a girl, but she's also a type of spider.
The deadliest one.
The deadliest
Black
spider.
Widow.
That's the one. And one's
Sexy.
a bird, but he's an archer.
Bird.
Oh, I know. God, I know this guy. He's He's actually my favorite. Nightwing? No, Nighthawk.
Hawk.
Hawk. Yeah, I know Hawk was okay. So he's
Hawk
That's part of it.
It's not Hawk. God, it's not
Hawk.
Hawkman. It's Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. There it is.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Whoa,
We got
can
there.
Back up? Can we back up?
Hold on. Tom, make sure you're about. You kind of have to. Be
Yeah,
in
sorry.
front of it.
Can we
There
back
you go.
up?
You don't have to be on it, but you have to be in front of it. Anyway, go
Okay,
on.
backing up.
Hawkeye is your favorite? Hawkeye is no one's favorite.
Okay.
Why is he your
Why
favorite?
not?
Hawkeye's so lame.
He's a family man. He just wants to do his job and go home and be cool and throw a baseball and shit.
He's so lame.
Okay, I may not have seen whatever he was portrayed as in this movie, but like his old depictions from what I've seen from old comics was not as feeble and bitchy from what it sounds like.
I don't think he's female and bitchy even in the movies. He gets shit done.
I said feeble, not female. That's you just lost viewers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not a
Freudian
tranny.
slip much? You think women are weak?
On this episode, Jordan goes to hell.
I'll just have you guys know that motherfucking there were girls in this movie. Did you guys know that?
No.
As opposed to what movie where you typically have not seen a female ever?
No, it was just I fucking hate it. It was there's this one scene where who was it? Scarlet Witch was battling Thanos and she was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Steven asked me this question the other day. Like we were just on Discord and him and Mel were like, he's like, Tom, who do you think's hotter? The last girl you mentioned or Black Widow? And I was like, I literally have no idea.
Scarlet Witch or
Yes,
Black Widow.
Scarlet Witch. I was like, I forget which one I went with. I think it was the Scarlet Witch, maybe.
Elizabeth Olsen or Scarlett Johansson. Those are your two options. Scarlett Johansson, you can probably think of her face.
Yeah, man. It was
But Elizabeth-
ScarJo.
So
Sure.
I think Elizabeth Olsen, even though she has a weird the top of her head looks like it's missing.
That sounds.
It
like
looks
a
like she's
problem.
missing the top of her head. It's very small, at least from the angle we were at, because we sat like right in front of the screen. So I was looking up, like she got a small head,
Unbelievable.
but it might have just been the angle. Anyway, so there was one scene where she was battling Thanos. She's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." He's like, "Okay," and then fucking every single girl superhero was just like, "She's not alone." And I was like,
They didn't say
That
that. to
wasn't
be
that
fair.
part.
"That wasn't that part." I don't
No,
know.
that was when Captain Marvel was grabbing the gauntlet, the Iron Man gauntlet, and was like, I gotta fucking do it. And then
And
all
then
the other
Scarlet-
girls.
Oh, you're
Scarlet
right.
Witch
You're
was at
right.
the
You're right.
front.
You're
she
right.
was
you're right,
there,
you're right,
but
you're right.
Yes.
that was an entirely different scene.
Okay, I take that back.
Get it right. Get it tight.
So I've only seen it once, and it was a
I
40-hour
only
long
saw
movie.
it once.
So anyway, also bad memory because dumb. But anyway, okay. So, the marvelous Mrs. Maisel Marvel has to fucking get the fake Infinity Gauntlet to the portal, basically, or some bullshit. And then fucking was it Spider-Man?
No, Spider-Man gives it to her.
Oh, okay.
She gets it from Spider-Man, and then he's like, "Oh shit, I don't know how you're gonna get it over there." And then all the other like main female superheroes come up behind her.
Is it
And it's like she's not alone or whatever
And
they say.
I leaned over to Remi. I was just like, "Oh, I didn't know that there was girls in this movie. Like, we didn't
I was into it. I thought that part was cool.
I felt like I was being fucking choked with like fucking girls. I was like, they're strong. You don't have to prove it. You don't need to make this big fucking statement.
They
Make the
kind of
movie.
do have to prove it though, because all the girl superheroes are becoming big popular things and role models for girls.
I just felt like it was just like a industry plant.
Well, it probably was, but there's also
Just
a
as it was
female
for-
Avenger team in the comics, and that's what they were alluding to.
The first time you saw like Superman like struggling to like lift a sweaty car, and you're like, oh my god, he's kind of hot.
A sweaty car.
I want to be like that guy when I grow up. No, just me. All right, well, I'm gonna go home now.
It felt like that was the only part where I was just like, really fucking, I get it.
So, okay, while we're recapping things, I just want to say, like I said to you guys earlier, I forget which movie it's in, but I'm glad that they finally let Cap use Thor's hammer
Oh yeah,
because they
Jesus.
gave us that little
Spoiler,
baby
Tom.
teaser like 4 movies ago, and I
Age
was
of
like,
Ultron.
yeah, I was like, oh, he's worthy, and then they never touched on it, and I was so afraid that they weren't going to do it before
I
it
wasn't even
ended.
thinking that.
And I'm
dude,
so fucking happy. Like
my
I
heart-
grabbed Jordan's
Yeah.
thigh. I was like, "Fuck yes!"
that was one of those moments where I wanted to cry. I was like, that felt real good.
Same.
That was one of the moments I did cry.
Because I wasn't
I cried for
Same.
that whole first half of that battle.
I
Same.
wasn't
Excited crying.
I wasn't expecting it at all, and I was like, "Oh fuck, they did that!"
I was.
And it was even
oh,
and it was even cooler that Thor was just like, "I knew he was worthy." Like, what a real friend.
I was.
Aw.
Oh, I
Love.
want to cry. That was my favorite part of the movie.
I don't know. From
that-
what? Oh, go on.
No,
No,
you go. You guys. It's
no, no.
fine. I was just gonna say that's like if you guys were all smoking weed, and I was just like, "He was worthy." Whoa. That was like me smoking weed and having the best high of my life. That's what that would be like.
I don't
on.
understand your analogy, but I was
I'm worthy. I can
high
smoke weed.
watching Chris Evans wield
Mjolnir.
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 Misha.
Tom,
Mahjong.
what were you gonna say
Um,
before Jordan cut you off?
Did you just
No, it's
burp
okay.
into the mic on
Yep.
purpose?
You know it, bitch.
What was I gonna say? It was there, and then it's gone, and then it's there. I was gonna say, from what I'm hearing, I feel like I most likely relate to Thor in this movie because he was depressed and eating a lot,
Same.
and then he helped his friend out and gave him a weapon of mass destruction. So, by the sounds of it, that's me. Who are you guys?
That's your life story. I mean,
Pretty much.
yeah, man. No, Thor was very relatable in this superhero movie because he was vulnerable.
Yeah.
So
Who doesn't eat chicken wings? Like
and play Fortnite and yell at little kids online.
He was playing Fortnite in the movie. Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what other game were they gonna?
Well,
put in there?
technically, Korg was playing.
Yeah, he
Fortnite.
wasn't. Korg was
but-
playing, but
Thor was standing up to the little kid bullying him.
yeah.
Mm.
What other game? I mean,
Yeah, I mean they did the whole
Literally
Fortnite
any
Endgame,
Minecraft. I mean,
That would have been better, in my
but they
opinion.
did the whole Fortnite Endgame
Yeah.
collaboration
they
thing.
collabed. So
Oh yeah, they did the thing. Now you can be Thanos and fuck the world of Fortnite or whatever.
Yeah.
They do.
fuck the world of Fortnite. Just fuck it hard. Fuck it raw doll. Raw doll.
Raw doll.
raw.
Raul
one-
Dahl, who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
You guys have to sell that on your merch website for your podcast.
Fuck it raw doll.
The raw doll.
Anyway, was it?
It will look like Andrew.
Okay. Well, so that I think we could keep talking. We could keep talking about Avengers. Anything else before we move on? Because I feel like I think Tony Stark didn't have to die, but that's here nor there. That it's he could have lived, but that's just how I feel. You guys,
I want
yelled about it
Andrew to
earlier.
touch upon because he can explain it a lot better than I can. But we both agreed that the Captain America timeline was weird at the
that
end.
was bullshit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
when Captain America goes back to redistribute the Infinity Stones that they stole throughout time,
Just telling the whole movie.
he so they bring in this time travel you go back in time and then you create an alternate reality. So Captain America, when he goes back to do it, he redelivers all the Infinity Stones and then he goes back to hang out with Peggy Carter, and then he
Tom
doesn't
even
come back.
need to see the movies. We just fucking gave it all. It's perfect.
And
It's
that, so then
You just
instead of
saved
coming
yourself
back
80
through the
hours.
portal, they just look over and he's sitting on a bench as an old man. But in this reality, in this fantasy world, he went back to a different reality so he wouldn't have just aged up in the reality that everyone else is in. He would have not existed anymore until he went back through the portal.
He fucked up
The
time.
portal, the fucking time machine shit, the quantum realm, to get back to his own reality. So he didn't do that, and it was pretty easy. Whoever, the Russo brothers, I guess, or whoever
wrote the movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't do that. So that kind of irritated me a little bit, but not even until I realized that that happened when I read an article that told me that it happened.
Nice.
And then it's like when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh shit, dude, he's just an old man now. He's giving off the shield to Falcon. We're gonna have Captain America Falcon.
Captain Falcon America.
Captain Cal.
He's gonna say
Falcon.
Falcon punch."
Mm-hmm.
But
Falcon kick.
my favorite Smash Bros. Character.
Mm-hmm.
In unrelated news,
That made me really want to rewatch The Leftovers. I don't think either of you watched that, but
That's a joke.
No, but I
holy
do
shit,
kinda wanna
what a good
watch it.
show, dude.
yeah.
Because it's
Never
kind
seen
of
it.
it's kind of like the first 15 minutes of
Yeah,
Endgame, where
like the
the
same
show
idea.
is people just disappear and they don't know why, and it's just people dealing with that, and it's just a really intense show that made me sit in the dark and cry after every episode because it cuts real fucking deep.
Well, so that was the Avengers. Any final words? I'm gonna go see it again. I want to do it in 4D.
I think I need to see it just out of principle more times than I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, which was either 4 or 5.
I saw that a lot of times too.
So, I mean, I saw it, I think 8 times before it even came out on Blu-ray somehow.
Yeah.
So,
Like I said, I want to go see it in 4D. I want to get sprinkled on. You seen that, Tom?
What? Just getting sprinkled
You ever
on?
been to an aquarium and they play a movie about like penguins or something, and when it gets cold, they like blast the AC, and when they jump in the water, you get a little spritz of water?
Yeah. So
It's
that's
like
4D.
that,
And the
but
seats
for
move
but
and
for
stuff.
It was like
feature-length
Shrek
films.
4D.
Oh man,
So they have like smells and tickling and like wind.
I'm scared.
You see the Tim and Eric $1 billion movie?
They had a
It's
4D.
it's basically
like
a
a
Schlang
Schlang
chair.
I'm so scared.
We do that a lot. We tend to we're all on the same wavelength sometimes.
Do you
yeah, he
guys
listens to the podcast.
Oh yeah.
do you guys have menstruals and cycle?
I don't
Yeah.
get my period anymore.
Same.
I never got mine.
Tom, wasn't there a story or something you wanted to say in the car where you were just like, "Oh, I wanted to talk about that on the podcast." And
Oh,
I
we screamed pizza.
Pizza, yeah.
pizza. All right. Well,
So how about that pizza, boys?
bye, Avengers. We'll talk about you maybe another time. What's this pizza story, Tom? Let's get you talking. Our
Okay.
special guest, Tonar Hijecky.
You keep
Tom-
saying you want him to talk, and you haven't shut the fuck
Nope.
up to let him talk.
He's gotta learn. Honest
Hi.
silence. All right, Tom, hit it.
Honest silence.
It's honorable silence.
Yes. So last night, pizza. That's all there is to it. What more do I need to say?
Jeez,
No.
It's a lot of
I-
build up for that story to be let down so much.
I know.
That
I
would be
know.
like if they kept Tony Stark alive.
I wish they did and let him do cocaine. So you're gonna be like, why the fuck did we do this anyways when I tell you the story? But basically,
That's all of them.
yeah. So I go out last night with some friends and things, and they want to go somewhere else, and I'm like, okay. And then I see pizza, so I'm like, well, this is what I'm doing right now.
Getting pizza.
And it was
Lorenzo's.
yes,
Oh,
Lorenzo's.
Absolutely. In Westchester?
And I've never gone in by myself just to get pizza, but I was like, you know what? I just want to be that one guy eating pizza by himself tonight.
Hey, man.
So I went in, and they were like, 2 slice minimum. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
what? But I don't want a soda. And they're like, then you must get 2 slices. I'm like, fine. And I basically lied to everyone. I told them I was a good person. It's a facade. I'm coming out now. I'm coming clean. I told them I gave one of the 2 pieces to a stranger, but in fact, I slapped them together and hid behind an alleyway. and I ate the pizza next to a trash can where people cheered me on for how large my pizza was.
Excuse me?
Some comments I received were it was a quote unquote power move.
Do you have big dick energy from that?
That was another one. No lie. It was like big dick energy.
So wait.
I was wearing a Red Wings jacket, Detroit Red Wings. And people were like, "Fuck the Red Wings," and I'm like, "I'm eating pizza next to a trash can. Why do you feel the need to comment? I'm literally in the dark, and you came in here to tell me this."
So okay, so you went into Lorenzo's and they said two.
They said die essentially, and I said fine.
They wouldn't give you 2 slices.
No, I couldn't just buy a slice of pizza. I
Okay.
had to get 2.
Okay, so you shoved it in their face by being able to eat the whole thing.
No, it was bad. I dude.
You got 2 bites in. He was like,
Their-
mistakes were made.
Their pieces aren't just people.
Oh, yeah,
listening are like, 2 pieces of pizza. Whatever. We all know the size of Lorenzo's slices, so it's like, it's
Yeah,
pretty much.
It's heavy
like-
duty. I've eaten 2 before, but I went starving. I
Yeah.
forced myself towards the end.
It's kind of why I ate. I just didn't really eat, but
So you got yelled at in a dark alley for eating pizza.
and it was
Well,
more
it
like
wasn't
cheering.
for eating pizza.
Yeah, I got
By
cheered
eating pizza.
for wearing a Red Wings jacket, I guess.
Were you
The
even
pizza was
listening to his
secondary.
story?
It's okay.
We've already discussed that Jordan isn't an active listener.
It's okay.
What's an active listener? Is that like an active threat?
Kind of like an active shooter.
Yeah. Except the opposite. I'm more like the opposite of an active shooter, whereas I just hold the gun and then forget that we're going in.
No, dude, you gotta
Definitely an active talker
Huh?
Boom.
I am an active talker.
because you don't shut up. Is
Oh,
the
harsh
point.
burn. That hurts so bad. You know what I'm going to do about it?
Nothing, because it was a nothing comment.
Talk more.
Exactly.
Anyway, so we finished You're the Worst. The
You're
series
the
finale.
worst. Wow. What a good
I
show.
actually really like how they ended it.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It couldn't have gone any other way.
Was it all about me?
it was,
No,
it was all
it's-
about all of us.
Yeah. It's about everybody.
It's about 2 of the worst
Darn.
types of people just being in love and trying really hard at it.
Oh man, I could tell you. Let's write a book. Chapter 1.
He comes out the womb.
Well, it's not a memoir.
He says, "Sure, let's go on a date." Chapter 1.
He says, "Anal's all right with me."
Unbelievable.
You don't clown around when talking about Browntown.
Andrew, how's your love
Oh.
life?
What's your single joke of the segment?
It's not really a joke so much as
A fact?
a fact.
Oh man, that's
Huh?
The fact of the matter is,
You're pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
Oh shit.
Andrew, if you have a baby, can you name it Thanos?
Absolutely not.
What about his middle name?
Okay.
If it's a girl,
Thanos.
Then as
That thin ass.
No, I just I got so excited during Endgame, and then I just have never been that excited for any other human being or anything else at all, and I just don't think I ever will be. So
I mean, I think
Uh.
that's fine. Some people don't need a partner to go through life. Some people are really okay being on their own and not having a significant other. And I think it's a really weird thing for people to look down on that because some people are just independent and don't care about having that companionship in that way.
I agree.
I'm with you.
Is this how you all feel right now?
You gotta be careful. You can't play more than 30 seconds or we'll get taken off YouTube.
No, I know. I'm familiar.
Andrew, if you had one really bad superpower, what would it be? Did he ever say one at lunch? I don't think he
No,
said
I
one.
never did.
Okay.
Tom said I would have little atomic explosions on my finger.
Oh, the superpowers that aren't really superpowers.
I don't know. I don't know what mine would be. Just not talking, probably.
That's not a superpower. You can do that normal.
But
Your
it would be
super-
super not talking.
Your superpower would be being able to leave a room without anyone noticing.
An
Well, I
Irish
can already
exit.
do that too.
I'm
I
really-
always notice.
Do you?
people in this day and age already have the superpower of the Irish exit. It's
Yeah. I was going to do that last night at my old roommate's party that I was at, engagement party.
Ooh.
But
Wait, that's where you were last night?
yeah,
Coincidentally, I went to an engagement party last night too.
yeah. Well, I was in
Funny.
South. No, I guess I was in Northeast Philly.
Fuck.
I was
So-
in Westchester.
What are you fucking about?
It's just the city makes me so angry sometimes.
It was fine.
Was everyone there in a relationship, like you said?
There were two other guys were not that I'm aware of. One definitely wasn't. One might.
What do you mean by definitely
I don't
wasn't?
think, because I know he's single. But the other one, I'm not sure if he's single. I'm pretty sure he is, but
Okay.
I don't know for sure. 'Cause I
You
don't
trying to
talk
hit that?
anyone anymore. No, I'm not trying to hit that.
Oh. Tom, you been on any hot dates?
What?
No,
I
no interesting hinge matches.
not on the
No.
online spectrum. I've been talking to people in real life, just observing, and
That's dope.
yeah, I went to the bar in Westchester a couple days ago, and there's this girl there. She
Is dead
had
now?
an ex. No, she's alive. But
No, she's alive, but
her ex-boyfriend was there, and she was like, "Let you be my accessory for his anger." I'm like, okay, let's do it. And in that moment, when I looked at the man she had dated and I looked at the girl, I was like,
go on.
I used the analogy to who I was with. I was like, why are all these Cinderellas out here dating Shreks?
Oh, Shrek's a good guy.
I get it implicitly. These, not so much.
Shrek's a good guy.
This is just surface value alone kind of thing. Oh, there's a Shrek. Look at him. Okay, well, now I know you have a Shrek fetish. This is fine.
This is the dog toy. Look, he's gonna freak out.
He's not gonna freak out.
I don't think it's in his blood to freak out.
No, not this time. Normally he bites the shit out of it. Smells like his mouth.
Mm.
Hmm. So yeah, there are a bunch of Cinderellas dating Shrek.
Yeah, and I just that gave me hope at least because
You think you look like Shrek?
no, because
Tom, you're definitely better looking than Shrek.
because that man looked like Shrek, and that like this girl was a solid like 8.5 to 9, I would say. Like she was
Damn.
pretty cute. Yeah, and it was just like when she's like, "That's my boyfriend Jeffrey," and I look over, and I just see this thing of a man, and to know that even like, just it could like
He was inside of her.
right like that. It was enough. That did it for me. I was
Isn't
like,
that crazy to think about?
yeah, like in my head, I was like, anything is possible. Like I could do anything in the world just by seeing that. I was like,
Well, you can do anything, but sometimes it puts you in jail. So
okay, well,
Okay, we're gonna keep this light.
this much is true. Like anything in like a positive resurgence. Like the next 5 years, I won't have to go to church, kind of a thing.
I got you.
Anything is possible with Jesus.
Right, Andrew?
Well,
Yeah.
And the stylophone.
Do you ever think about like when you get like to be like my fucking dad's age and think about dating? Like my dad has a new girlfriend every 2 months, and I'm just like, but you look like you, dude. How is this possible?
I think that's honestly the way it's going to be.
Like I can't imagine trying to date in my 50s. It's like I'm gonna be fucking ugly. You ready for that?
are you telling me you're gonna break up with me and that in your 50s and that it's gonna be really hard for you to find another date?
What? Yeah, that makes sense for me to totally do.
That's what it sounded like you
Yeah,
were just
that is
saying.
No,
what
I
you
said,
kinda just
I
said.
said,
Yeah.
are you ready for me to be ugly as shit?
I'm already ugly and you like me a little bit, so
Is he about to throw up? Oh no,
No.
that was his
Oh,
nails.
he's just moving, you idiot.
Anyway, well, what do you think, Andrew? What do you think about that, Andrew? I feel like Andrew's not going to age from this.
Dude, I don't even want to date now. I can't imagine 30 years from now.
Do you think Andrew's going to get an earring like his dad?
Probably.
Your-
My dad's
Your
gonna
dad-
die, and I'm gonna be like, fuck.
Your dad has his ear
Now
pierced?
I need to be my dad.
Yeah, he has a little hoop in there.
Yeah, he's
got,
Stop.
He's hip as shit.
No, he does not
he's
have.
got a left ear pierced. He's got a left shoulder tattoo.
It's all about that left side.
L life.
Or no,
Oh,
he's got I think it's on a right. No, wait, hold on. Let me see. Pretty sure it's on the left side is his tattoo. Maybe the right. I don't remember.
your dad has a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
How old is she?
I don't know.
Hmm. Is it 14? I don't know.
My parents
that
have
who
been
beer?
Nah, they've been together a while though.
married for 45 years.
Yeesh. Are they okay?
Never. Not since day one.
Not since they won.
Nope.
One what?
Day one of their relations.
Oh, day one.
I thought you said since they
I thought
won.
you said since they won. I was like,
The lottery?
who?
Yeah, the lot that too.
Since day one. That's rough though. That's like my parents. Why did my parents stake it out for so fucking long? Like, dude, you didn't know that you hated each other?
Well, no, they just liked you. They were like, yeah, well, I guess we'll try and make this little asshole's life not like completely miserable. or whatever."
But they didn't just like. There was before they had kids.
Maybe they just wanted to keep that sweet, sweet tax break.
Jesus Christ! It's not all about
Boy.
the tax break.
It's all about the tax break, if you ask me.
If I was Thanos, I'd snap away all of the bad Pennsylvania taxes.
By the way, I'm stealing your dog back.
Okay.
No thanks. Get your own. There's plenty now.
Yeah, I know. He's just such a good boy.
Yeah, people be sleeping on greyhounds. I can't tell you how often people are just like, "Is that a whippet?" I'm like, first of all,
That's a drug.
no. Second of all, yeah, it's a greyhound, so get one. Like, are they so nice? Are they always so nice? I was like, you know what? Sure. Yeah, he's got dry ass skin. He's got fucking psoriasis or some bullshit. I don't know, man. You need some lotion. Dude, can you put lotion on? Can you imagine lotioning a fucking dog?
You lotion him?
We're gonna have to start.
We might have to. You see how dry that flaky that skin is?
He's peely.
That dog's skin is ashier than a black man's knee.
Damn, dude.
It's true.
He's what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. He's just a boy.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you falling in love with him?
Yeah. He put his head on my butt.
Yeah, he does that.
We're an item.
Anyway, what else we watched this week? Tom, what'd you watch this week, entertainment wise? What you been up to?
Oh man. Not really so much watching. Doing final projects and presentations.
Oh, yeah, school life.
School, yeah. And learning songs.
It's cool.
Yeah, I've learned a few songs on guitar, so I've been entertaining myself.
It's so nice. What songs have you learned?
All Daniel Caesar songs.
Huh? Who's that?
He is like a newer kind of like rap R&B
Huh.
kind of a guy.
You didn't learn every Kendrick Lamar song on guitar?
I mean, I could in like 3 seconds. Like, it's no problem. Like, it's already a part of me.
It
So,
flows through you.
yes. Sorry, I kicked your foot.
Remi, what else have you watched?
The Office, because I started rewatching it. Listen, so I started
Uh-huh.
rewatching it when I was at my parents' house, and I had really bad anxiety because you wouldn't stay with me because you're a bad boyfriend, and
Yeah.
I was all alone in the
Ooh.
house, and I just had really bad anxiety and couldn't sleep. So I put on The Office because I was like, this will make me laugh and feel safe and comfortable, and I'll fall asleep, and it won't matter because I've already seen all of it. But now that I've started rewatching it, I'm like
It's good.
rewatching it.
It's a fucking good show. I hate when I'm sitting there. I'm just like, why am I still just watching this? It's just good to
Yeah,
watch.
it is. It's easy to watch.
Yeah.
Even like for the cringe-worthy secondhand embarrassment moments, it's
It's just written really well too.
Yeah, it's just good.
Mm.
We finished You're the Worst. We already
Yep.
said that.
That was good.
I didn't mention it last time, but I saw The Incredibles 2 and Dallas Buyers Club.
Ooh, that skinny Joker.
Yeah. It was really sad. It was really good. It's really all I have to say about
Did
it.
they all die from AIDS in the end? Isn't that how that one ends?
Kind of. I mean, are you ever gonna watch it?
I will.
Okay, so then I won't say anything.
Um,
I'll leave
okay.
it alone for Andrew.
Thanks.
Yeah, the most recent things I told you guys was like Birdbox, A Quiet Place, whatever that is.
Well, those are two different movies, so
I know. That's why I
What-
said the most recent things that I've seen have been Like those two things.
Oh, I thought you were saying I saw this, or maybe it was called this.
No,
I didn't
no,
know
no.
that you saw both.
Yeah, I saw both
Okay,
of them.
okay.
Both very good. Well,
A Quiet Place was much better than
Yeah.
Bird Box.
Yeah.
I liked Bird Box. Apparently, nobody else really did.
I
I really
liked
liked
it.
it too. I did.
I didn't love it.
didn't
I
at
liked
all.
it.
I'll do it. Don't look.
So that's a Quiet Place.
No, that was Bird Box.
Oh god, they're the same. I didn't know what was
No,
coming.
no,
from
no.
it.
I got A Quiet Place goes like this,
And then like monsters out of bushes.
and then just this. God damn it, Tom! It just says be quiet. Anyway, I watched actually a couple shows on Netflix. Bonding, that one where the two friends, this gay guy and his one girlfriend, a girl who is a friend, is BDSM or no, a dominatrix. Sorry, a dominatrix, and he works for her as a partner. And it's
You said sorry because you called someone who
no,
is
shut
a
up, shut up.
dominatrix.
No, 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 no,
You
no,
said
no, no,
sorry
no.
for
Whatever you're
that.
about to say, no.
You
I'm
said sorry for
I-
calling
I
her
know.
the wrong kink,
No,
but
no,
you just
no.
described
Sorry. Yeah, no, okay.
a
Yes,
black
I know.
man's
No.
Ashinese. You say Asian every time an Asian person walks into a
That is
facility.
not true. That is
You said
only
you hate-
100% not true. We're not getting into how subconsciously racist I am.
Oh
It's because of my father. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I say. Everything I say, I'm sorry. What I'm saying right now, I'm sorry for it. Anyway, I watched that show. And the nice thing about that show, back on track.
Can I borrow your jewel? We're
Um,
advertising now. That was free.
A couple of shows. I watched that, and then I watched that show Special about the guy with cerebral palsy,
Palsy.
and he's gay also. Sorry, whatever.
You don't have to be sorry for that.
I don't
Are you
fucking know.
Michael Scott?
Literally, yes. I've got as much brain power as Michael Scott. Any fucking way. They were both good, but the thing I liked most about them, which is so dumb, is that it was about 8 episodes for each of them, but each episode was anywhere from 14 to 18 minutes long. So I'm glad that it wasn't another fucking hour-long thing or even a half an hour. It was a nice like dose of TV. I guess it was technically a fucking movie, but like I could take breaks. It was fucking 18-minute intermissions. I don't know. It felt good to be able to be like, oh, only 18 minutes? I'll fucking watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, split Endgame up into 18 minutes.
That's what I was about to say.
I'm like,
Wasn't
yeah,
that movie like 3 hours?
that was 3 hours. And I was just like, that was okay because it was a
Yeah.
ride, but like split up into 18-minute segments. I'm like, okay,
We'll be here till next week.
I'll knock that out. So those were good. There were like comedy drama things. I like that. That was cool. I watched Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga. It's an anime.
Mhm.
It's good. I took a wicked dump that was shaped like a baseball.
Oh, I did recently watch a Miyazaki film.
Oh, word?
It's probably my new favorite. Well, I told you about it, but I rewatched it again since then, and it just nailed in the coffin. It is, in fact, my favorite.
Which one?
The Cat Returns.
I forgot about that one, Remy. We were talking about Miyazaki earlier. I love Kiki's Delivery Service, but Cat Returns.
Dude, number one all time.
Love
Nothing.
that one.
No other one can compare for me now.
Andrew, what's your favorite Miyazaki movie?
It would be The Cat Returns if you saw it. I'm just saying for Andrew. Okay, Andrew.
I can't answer that question because I've never seen any of them.
Bitch.
Well, I'm gonna show you. The
If I
Cat
had to guess, I'd
Returns.
say The Cat Returns because I like cats.
That's dude. Seriously, like it starts off very cold. Like you will have no idea. You're just like, oh wow, look at all these cats, and then out of nowhere, they just start like talking like fully sentient human beings. It hits you like a ton of bricks.
It's fun.
in the
It's a
best
fun
way.
movie.
Yeah.
And it's not Miyazaki's style. It was done by a
No.
different animator. It's from
The
Ghibli.
studio.
Yeah,
but different people mainly.
yeah, that is one I always forget about. That is next to Kiki's Delivery Service, my favorite. In fact, Remy, did we watch it one time?
Yeah.
Good. Remy, what's your favorite Miyazaki film?
Hell's Moving Castle.
Yep, it's a good one.
Yep, good.
Andrew, I refuse to believe you haven't seen one, right?
Never seen any of them.
Looks like I know what we're binging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Andrew, what'd you watch this week?
Booksmart. with
Oh,
you
we
guys.
saw Booksmart.
Thanks, Andrew.
Also, really liked that. 4 out of 5.
Tom would probably dig that. That's Tom's speed.
Booksmart.
It
what's
was kind of like a super bad like Step Brothers comedy, like one of
Yeah.
those.
Just high schoolers trying to. They were book smart for their whole high school tenure, and for the last day, they want to go for a party because they realized all the people that got in that they studied the whole time and got into these good schools, and everyone else also got into those good schools, even though they were partying also. So they have this existential crisis, like, oh well, why did we study all this time if we could have just partied anyway?
Yeah,
so they go try to
regret.
find some parties and just like that kind of stuff.
Olivia Wilde directed it, and I
It
thought
was
she
her
did it really.
directorial debut.
I thought it was really good.
My favorite scene was when they were in a car and they full blasted lesbian porn, and it was just this sound.
I could see myself in that situation.
I had a lot of scenes that I really liked from that movie, but my favorite, I think, I'd have to rewatch it maybe, and my mind would change. But my favorite is when the kid is doing karaoke and he sings "You Oughta Know" and he says, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah," and then he like puts the entire fucking microphone in his mouth. Yeah, that whole scene was good for me.
Ooh. I think it's good for General right now, whatever he's doing.
Andrew?
I'll try to get it.
Since you brought it up, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We steamrolled you.
I feel his eyeball in my
Um,
kidney right now.
I really like the scene where they go to the yacht party, but there's no one there.
Oh,
so
my
it's just that guy.
Oh
my sweet baby boy Skylar.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him so much. The kid from Santa Clarita Diet. I just love him. He's so cute.
Yeah.
Not in like I want to kiss him way, but in like I just love him and want to
His
adopt
personality
him.
and
Yeah,
his looks
like
and
I
how
just
he
love
acts
him. I just love him.
and the shape of his pussy.
Right?
Nothing better than a good, a nicely shaped puss. You know what I'm talking about, dog?
You mean this bussy? This boy?
Bussy?
That's thick
Bussy?
stussy. We're at 47 minutes. All right. What else? What else we got going on?
Well, you didn't let Andrew finish.
Oh yeah. What's up, Andrew? I'm not listening.
Active talker here.
I know. I don't know. That was kind of all I watched, except Infinity War. I finished all my Marvel movies.
Are you
Pretty
gonna
good.
you're gonna expire now because
Yeah, I've lived all that I needed to live through. So
That's what Are you sure? You sure you don't want to die?
yeah, I don't want to die, but
okay.
Say it more convincingly, Andrew.
I don't want
I
to.
don't want to die.
That's good. I believed him.
Now say it like you're shrinking.
I don't want to die.
As we're falling, but okay.
want to die.
Say it like you're ordering something off a menu you've never ordered before.
I don't want to die,
Okay.
but I'll take the hamburger.
Okay, now say it like your mom just died. I don't know. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one because I don't know. I'm not in touch with my emotions that much.
I think we go something like
I
don't want to
I
die.
don't want to die.
Andrew, can you go to acting class with me? I want to see you in acting class.
Oh, it's gonna be like Barry.
I would do acting class.
That'd be hilarious. Let's all do
Andrew-
acting class.
Andrew would literally be Barry.
Tom, you down for
I've been acting
class?
my whole life, so
I could benefit from that.
That'd be fun. We could all do improv. What would be the name of our improv group?
I don't know, but all I can think about
The
is
shape of the puss.
that episode of The Office where they show Michael in improv class, and every single one of his skits it ends with "I have a gun," and he kills everyone in the scene.
So we found Andrew's style of writing.
Yep.
I have a gun.
Any names for our improv, Andrew?
I'm not doing improv.
I don't know.
God. No fun.
Not
Let's
off
just,
not on the spot. I don't.
Well, then you were already off to a bad start for improv.
Yeah,
You-
you're not good at improv.
Let's just only.
Well, hold up. This went from acting class to improv. Those are
Eh,
entirely
they're
different things.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not good at improv.
We'll do both.
Yeah, we'll just only do Seinfeld episode improv, where like we watch an episode and then try and recreate it to the best of our acting ability.
Interesting.
Okay.
I like Seinfeld. Why? I'll be Kramer.
His tongue's out, bro.
General can be Kramer.
Yeah, General. Yeah, okay. If we were all Seinfeld characters, who would we be?
Newman.
Sometimes I think I'm George, but I think I'm more Elaine.
Yeah, you're Elaine. I'm George
Are we
Costanza.
in fucking
clearly.
middle school? Who am I? I'm just like, if we would be a character, who would we be?
You're clearly Seinfeld.
A fucking insane
The
person?
tongue out.
Ew, I didn't.
His tongue is just on my shirt right now. Just like I think you're.
He looks like a werewolf.
He looks contact high. Just like
Zonked.
Andrew doesn't. He's just like, are we talking about Endgame again? Because that's all I really can think about currently.
That's all I can think about.
It just keeps playing 3
All
hours.
I
in his
can think about is Captain America wielding Mjolnir
Mjolnir.
and fucking fighting Thanos.
Did you fucking drug him? Tom, grab the live stream cam and he's too far.
if
Hold
I
on.
move, he's gonna lose his head, and then yeah,
Oh.
you've got to show the world what they're missing right now from your fucking dog. Oh, I just said dog, and
He moved as soon as you stood up.
yeah, you missed it. It was gold.
Bitch.
General.
We have pictures. We can edit it and post.
I put it on. Anyway, yeah, we'll edit it in post. Oh, and now it just looks like Andrew died.
His feet are moving.
Andrew, are you gonna be okay this week?
I hope so.
Anyway, so I guess that's really Tom, any other interesting things? We haven't hung out in a while, but
It's been a little bit. School's had me.
what's it like going to school, like being a little bit older? You're not old, but
It makes me feel like they should set the age back
we mean
for allowing kids to enter college, because
like they shouldn't let them in until they're at least like 21.
maybe not let them in, but like at least emphasize the importance less of going immediately
Yeah,
for what some
mature a little bit
feel.
in your own way, like outside of school.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't know how many kids pass for my classes that I take, but
It doesn't seem like a lot.
it seems like a lot. I feel like the majority of the classes pass, but there's just like, I don't know. There's certain examples where it's just like,
Well, they're
you
also
see-
trying to get you to determine your entire future when you're 18 years
Yeah.
old.
At this
Yeah.
point in your life, you're like, I'm pretty much sure know what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like you
Like-
need a couple of years because in high school you don't know what the hell you're doing.
And for like writing papers, like I feel like I just like have so many interests already. It's just
Yeah.
like the papers write themselves. Like,
Yeah, I can understand that. I think it not that it would be easier going back to school older, but you're more defined. You get
right.
more experience, life experience, and that can, assumingly, depending on what you do for school, translate.
Yeah, most people don't go to prison when they're before they go to college.
It's true. I'm a Mayflower.
He's experienced. He's got that real life experience. No, I don't know. It's strange because, like I said, we're not old per se. I mean, if you look at me, I look like I'm 40, but I feel like even just a little bit of age difference from a 18-year-old going fresh into college, like, hey, shut the fuck up and just learn. You don't appreciate it. Like, if I'm going to learn, I want to fucking learn. I don't think I could deal with other people's bullshit.
It's upsetting to me that adult learners are kind of like looked down upon.
Yeah.
And being an adult in college for some reason is
Weird.
weird. There's no reason for
No,
it.
absolutely
because
not.
You're doing the same things
don't-
they're doing. Just because
At
they're
my-
younger doesn't mean, I don't know.
At my campus, I mean, I didn't really feel that way. Like, and even though I feel like everyone knew and I was like open that I was like an older student, like people still like are very nice and just like
Yeah.
communicative with me there. Like I never felt it was like someone
No one was just like, "What's up, Grandpa?"
like, "What's up, you rickety gray haired quarter life crisis bitch?" Like no one was ever like
That's
that.
good. I just feel like anytime someone brings up University of Phoenix or even
Yeah.
like trade schools and stuff, people kind of look down on it. And I don't, in
No.
general, not everybody, because, most people are okay. But
I feel like that's kind of going away. Or maybe it's just because we're older and we look at it that way. I don't talk to anyone younger than me. So I don't know. I don't know what anybody else's opinions are except my own.
I ask all the time. It's great.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're just about at an hour, so let's all jump out the fucking window and die.
Okay.
Let's do it. We can all get snapped back anyway.
Yeah.
We can all get snapped back to reality.
Whoops.
Is
there
that
goes
what that
gravity.
song means? Is that song about
Jumping on
the Infinity Stones?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say no.
That song's not about the Avengers?
It's a hard no for me, dog.
Gonna say that's a hard no for me, dog.
Huh. I was almost positive it was. Anyway. All right. Any closing words, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm ready for bed. But also Game of Thrones is on, so I'm not gonna go
Oh
to bed yet
shit.
Andrew, why don't you take a little baby nap?
because I have to make lunch.
Oh, I
Andrew has to
definitely
do
thought he was
adult
going to say
things.
I have to make love, and I was going to say to whom?
That too.
to his DVD collection?
We
Yeah,
have to
I
watch Godzilla.
He has to
need
come
to
all over
watch
those
Godzilla.
packs.
And I need to finish my laundry.
I'm sorry, that was rude.
I didn't listen to you at all. So
That's cool.
That's fine.
We get it.
strong end.
It's a strong end. It's the end game. Tom, anything else you want to say to your loving and adoring fans?
Stay in school, buckaroos.
Keep it real. Remi, closing words.
I love Captain America. He has America's ass.
He does have America's ass.
Somebody play the American theme song.
How does that go?
America's theme song.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars